Good morning. See if anybody shows up here in a minute. I always feel weird doing these lives. I don't know whether I should just go ahead and get started or wait until somebody actually shows up. And it's Sunday morning, so people might be in church. But this is just the easiest way for me to really quick get something out, because consistently I've just not been able to do it since I started working full time. But we'll go ahead and, you know what, we're just going to go ahead and get started. If you're new here, hi, I'm Jennifer at Haywire Homestead, and this is just a quick update on this gloomy Sunday morning. We got a lot of rain yesterday. Morning, Bill! We got a lot of rain yesterday. We went through a couple of weeks where we had almost no rain. I mean, it was hot, horribly hot. We've had lots of heat and humidity. We had no rain. We had to water the garden with the sprinklers. But we've actually been getting rain, and a little too much rain the last week or so. Today it is actually only 67 degrees this morning, which is really weird, but feels really good. It's misting right now. I'm going to go ahead and show you guys how the garden's doing, because it's actually doing pretty good this year. I think if you look back in videos, we put a whole bunch of wood chips on this garden that we got free from our township. And it took it a couple years, and we thought we had horrible gardens, horrible weather. And we thought, oh my gosh, are we ever going to get this right? But I can tell you, the soil is so much better this year. And look at the tomatoes. I already picked some yesterday. You can see they're starting to turn. One of the new varieties, these are San Marzanos, which are one of my favorite tomato paste, tomato sauce tomatoes. But these here are from Baker Creek Seeds. They are, this one's a pink oxheart. And then I have another one that's called a Hungarian oxheart. Look at the size of this one. Look at that. It's crazy. So these are nuts. I can't prune them enough. Snip off the little suckers that come up. I mean, they're taller than me. Morning, Carl. Yeah, I haven't put out a video in a while due to working. My work schedule, I mean, I'm working about 40 hours a week right now. But just trying to keep up on everything here at the homestead. I just haven't had time to video, so I thought that I would put out a quick live video and just show everybody what's going on. So there are 4.5 rows of tomatoes. Look at these things, they're nuts. I need to tie them up again. They're starting to fall over. This one is called a homestead tomato. I mean, they're just full in here. We have some pullets. Well, they're not pullets anymore. This past week they started laying. We grabbed a couple of chicks this spring to help replace some of our older girls, and they just started laying, so we moved them over to the big coop. They graduated. Actually, there's one of them now. That's a buckeye. I have 2 buckeyes, and look at this cute little girl here. That little girl is what's called a salmon favorelle. She is the cutest stinking thing. They got feathered feet. I said they look like little baby eagles. They're so cute. And yeah, I know they probably don't look anything like baby eagles, but I don't know why, but that's what it makes me think of. These are the green beans. We just picked them yesterday, and you can see all the rain we got last night. I don't even know if we're going to be able to get in here today, and I probably need to. Let's see if we can look and see. There's lots of blooms in there. So there's 5 short rows. That is Gabe's popcorn. So my youngest son wanted to grow popcorn. It didn't germinate the best, but he is going to at least get some popcorn that he can use. He wants to eventually grow enough to where he can sell it and do his own gourmet popcorn. Here's the peppers, and I was really excited with the peppers. They're actually getting peppers. These are called a yellow keystone, and they are from M.I. Gardner. And I actually picked some yesterday from those, and last night I made some pepperoncinis. I've never made them before, so I thought I'd try those. We have, let's see, some of these ones we had to put a little bit of it's a magnesium or Epsom salt spray on some of these. They just weren't blooming, and we read that sometimes a lack of magnesium can cause them not to bloom. But I normally do not have success with peppers. And look at this. I actually have peppers. I picked a couple yesterday. These are just a yellow sweet. This is the red Marconi, and I'd never grown these before. And all of these I started from seed. The bulk of everything I started from seed myself. I didn't buy. The only thing we did was we did buy a couple of eggplants because our seedlings got eaten by the flea beetles despite us trying to use neem oil and everything. These are my lima beans. This is my first year of growing lima beans. So far we've had a lot of success. We've actually successfully grown some carrots. I was able to get some pints of carrots canned. I've always had terrible luck with carrots. And my husband did some research on how loamy the soil needs to be, which means loamy is how light and fluffy it needs to be. Let's see. Lima beans I'm growing pretty well. Our cucumbers are not doing the greatest. We've been having a lot of trouble with the squash beetles and bugs and all of that. And sorry, I'm slipping in the soil. It's so soft and mushy. Weeds. Hey, look, we have weeds. I hate this weed. This is called pigweed. It is prolific. I hate that stuff. Hate it, hate it, hate it. It is so hard to deal with. It grows so fast. All right, so this is our cushaw. Bill, I gave you some seeds of this. I know I sent them to you. Look at this thing. I'm not even sure if I can get in here and find you. Oh, no, wait, here's one. So this is what a cushaw squash looks like. You can use it a lot like pumpkin or any type of squash. You can make soup, stews, you can roast it. You can make a pie with it. This is a small one. I think my mom had one last year that was, when she weighed it, was like 20 some pounds, which was pretty cool. And it's really good. You can even freeze it and put it in smoothies. Let me see if I can find you some lima beans that are, there, see, there's some lima beans. Those are my hot peppers. They are not happy. Unfortunately, I guess this spot right here is a little bit lower, and jalapeno peppers do not like to get wet. And we've had a couple of heavy rains, so they've really been having an issue with getting really wet. And yeah, they're just not doing well. Down here is spaghetti squash, cucumber. Hi, Christy, how you doing? Acorn squash is right there. Then we have melons. Another spaghetti squash. We have Cherokee TM pumpkin. And then a warded Incan that was gifted to me by a viewer, Kate in Washington. And she actually does seeds for Baker Creek. She's one of their growers. So she sent me some seeds, and the Incan, and then one of my, oh goodness, it was a type of double yield cucumber she gave me. Those are the only ones that survived. The rest of them kind of petered out, and you know, I think it's because I started them too early and they were stuck in a little pot, and I'm going to try direct sowing them next year because she did give me several seeds to try. Let's see. All right, so that's kind of a little bit on the garden. I really need to get peas planted, but with as wet as it is, I don't know if it's going to be possible. I was just going to pop them in the raised beds that we harvested our carrots and onions out of. Our onions didn't do that well this year. We got some, which I froze part of them yesterday. I just diced them up and froze them. Let's see. I'll show you how the chickens are doing and show you, ooh, I have frizzle chickens. You got to see these things. They're stinking. They're just so cute. I feel like I can't walk. All right, so these are the frizzle chickens, which are basically a type of silkie. All right, the little slate blue girl is, I think, a Bantam. We had some friends that had gotten some young chicks, and they got a variety from Tractor Supply, and then they had a predator come in and over a couple of days killed everybody but this one little survivor, so they gave her to us. But this is a frizzle silky hen, and her name is Dolly Parton because of her lovely bouffant hairdo. And then that is a naked neck frizzle silky, and turned out he's a rooster, which I actually kind of like, and I named him Kramer because of his lovely hairdo. These girls are laying now. As you can see, there's an egg sitting over there. There's an egg over there. I don't know what just happened. And they're not supposed to be in here. They're supposed to be over here, but they flew over the fence. So we're going to have to get them back out of here. Oh, yeah, I know. I mean, just can't. You like the names? Yeah, the rain is really messing up my planting. I really want to get some carrots in and the peas, but that's just not happening. But I love Kramer. He's stinking cute, isn't it? He's just, I mean, my husband thinks he's atrociously ugly. I think he's adorable. All right, I don't know what this thing keeps doing. I'm trying to zoom back out. There we go. Okay. And there's fish. Hi, fish. You already got breakfast. Oh, did it come back yet, Christy? I don't know what it did. Is it back? No. Oh, goodness. Oh, no. Well, let me know if it comes back, because I'm not sure what happened. Hopefully it's... Hi! Okay, we got 3 people on here. Does anybody else have a picture? Because I'm not sure what happened. I don't know if we lost it or what. And I'm not the most technical savvy person. And I do this on my phone too, so. Oh no. Went black. Oh noes. Okay. I don't know what to do to fix it. I tried flipping the camera back and forth. I've tried tapping the screen. I honestly, it doesn't give me any other option of doing anything. Let's see. Nope. Doesn't really tell me I can do anything else. Take it out of your pocket. Yeah, no, it's not in my pocket. Wish that was the problem. It shows it's recording, but I don't know what it did. Gosh darn it. Well, that's good. At least you can hear me, right? But it's no fun if you can't see what's going on, right? Fudge sickles. It's like a podcast, yeah. Okay, so, all right, I'm gonna talk really quick here and then we'll sign off since we don't have any video. The rabbit was supposed to be bred and Bun Bun is not pregnant. We don't know why. She just didn't take, so we're waiting until the weather cools off and then I'll take her over to my dad's and we'll breed her to a buck. Hopefully she'll take. The does have been in with the buck for 47 days. Yes, I know, exactly. Make lemonade out of lemons. The buck has been in with the girl, my female goats for my does for the last 47 days. I need to get him out of there, but because it's been raining, I haven't done it. Nobody's shown any signs of heat, so I'm pretty sure everybody's bred. I had one doe that did not take last season. We did a product called Loot, which helps them cycle properly because she was doing something called short cycling. Basically, she just kept coming into heat about every 10 days, and they should only come into heat every 21. So we did that with her. I'm hoping that means she's bred. We're in the process of getting a different vet. I love my vet. However, he doesn't specialize in goats. Well, his wife does, but she's not available on call. So I really need a good on-call vet for emergencies. So there's another one my friend uses. I'm going to call them and get some prices so I can get her a pregnancy test. Let me think. What else? So we should have a total of 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I think it's 8 does pregnant. Romance was my new goat that was bred already. She had her babies several weeks ago. She had 3 bucklings. It was a crazy birth. We had, first one was coming out butt first, no legs. So I had to actually go in and assist. Bioprin for Prego test if you can't get, yeah, I know you and I talked about that before, Bill. And that's the route that I'll go since I did at least figure out how to draw blood so I can draw it myself. There's another company up in Columbus, Ohio that I can send it to. It's not Bioprin, it's another one. I can't remember the name of it. But I emailed them about making sure I had, the correct type of tubes to take the testing. But anyway, so Romance had 3 little bucklings. One of them during the birth, since it was kind of a rough birth, he aspirated fluid. We gave him some medication, consulted with the vet, and unfortunately, they were born between 7 p.m. and 7:30 in the evening, and he passed away at around 8 o'clock the next morning. I brought him in the house. He wasn't doing well at all. And he just couldn't make it, which was really sad. Sorry, I'm reading Christy's message. Yeah, it was a bummer, but the other two boys are growing and doing amazing, and I wish that the video wasn't messed up, because then I could show you guys. They're so stinking cute. But I'll do that. I'll do a video when because it's starting to rain. I'll do a video this week, and I'll show you guys all the babies, the two boys, and then Matilda is doing really well. That's my little Nubian doe that will be our future milk goat, and she's in with Romance and the babies right now. We did not do county fair, so we do have a dairy wether that we're looking to rehome. He was supposed to be a market project, and we skipped fair. Our county fair did a junior only fair, but it was kind of crazy how you had to bring the animals in and out. So we chose not to do it, just because I just didn't feel like dealing with the stress. So that's it, guys. Thanks so much for stopping by. Sorry about the video feed, and I'm gonna get inside because it's really starting to come down now. Take care.